Day 293 or 2, I'm not sure. Should be 3. Um, yeah, I'll upload the other one soon. But yeah, be a bit of a double upload. Anyway, I'm pretty tired. Today was not the most productive, and it's not even because I slacked around. Okay, I probably wasn't as focused as much today, but I think the main reason why I wasn't actually productive is because the things I was working on were honestly the wrong things. And that's mainly because, you know, I I didn't realize this soon enough, but I was like, wait, low key, what the fuck am I doing? These aren't really contributing to my priorities. I was just I was testing this build, and unfortunately, I initially had built it ad hoc, and when that happens, and you're a dumbass, you end up having a really shitty foundation. And so it's been a whole mess that I've had to debug because it's just so bad. It's just so bad. It's been a hell of a job just debugging it and fixing everything. And it's just issue after issue, and it's just frustrating. I've cancelled my ChatGPT subscription, so I don't have Codex anymore, which sucks. No Codex does mean, I'm more dependent on Claude Code to carry the boat. That, which means, yeah, I have been trying to offload a lot of the work into local models, but that in itself does take a lot more time to set up because you have to set up guardrails and test how viable is it on your proposed workflow. You know, it's more or less you just build a workflow, and then you just test if a local model can handle it or not. And if it can't, well, then you have to stick to Claude Code. With regards to like what I've been working on, is just this warm up tool, right? And that's mainly for deliverability, but I've already got warmed up inboxes, so I was like, what the fuck am I doing? The goal is 50 emails a day for the next 4 weeks at least, for this whole campaign, and I was probably gonna run through 2-3 segments. The main priorities are obviously my GTM engine, which is largely ready, right? I can run it off of what I've got, the info I've got, but obviously I've been working on the uh, I just call it Jimmy, because it's really easy to remember, Jimmy, and it's easy to type. That's why I call it Jimmy. Because if you name, because I cannot be asked to type everything out, because I wouldn't be typing the product or the build name a lot. So I'm like, okay, just full lowercase, just call it Jimmy, GTM Jimmy. Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah, so that's an agentic GTM machine that I've been trying to build. It's not necessary per se. It would be very good, and it's pretty high priority. The main focus is the lead sourcing, and the reason being is that if we're trying to get a throughput of 50 a day, that's 250 a week, 1,000 a month. If we're trying to get 250 a week as our target, then we have to consider the DQ rate, the number of people from the same account. We're looking at potentially 3 segments, all within one campaign, all within 1 month, and at those numbers, like 3 segments within a month, we probably need to get 350 leads sourced within a week, every week. Because then when I score them, qualify them, and we're gonna leak out like maybe 50 who are just not the right role, not the right fit, and or maybe wrong people. So that goes down. So yeah, and I don't have the infra to support those kind of numbers, and so main priority right now is just the lead sourcing. That's like priority number one in terms of the we're gonna get bottlenecked if I can't fix that, so we have to fix that ASAP. GTM engine, and then every other build is just sort of whenever I can, really. It's not high priority, so it's not gonna be done. Yeah, that's the main thing I've learned today. It's just I didn't stop and think, wait, is what I planned for today actually contributing to the priorities that we've got? And the answer was no. And so I ended up wasting at least a few hours today just working on the wrong things. Yeah, down the line it's gonna help because I've already got a head start on those things, but those things aren't necessary right now. We actually edited our first YouTube video. Unfortunately, the editor that I used is fucking shit. And so when I try to export it, it says video generation failed. And I've tried almost everything, and it seems to not work. So I might have just spent like 30 minutes editing that video for absolutely fucking nothing. And I'm gonna be so fucking pissed because if I have to re-edit it, I'm just gonna be editing in a fit of rage. Anyway, that is just really tragic. But yeah, that's all I have to say. We went on a run. We didn't go. We ran on the treadmill today, and we hit the gym. So, by most people's standards, yeah, it's a productive day. You were busy, blah blah blah. I mean, yeah, like, not really. We didn't actually produce what was meant, what was needed. So I'm not gonna sit here and be all happy about that. And I will admit, I was watching Paper X versus T1, and also RRQ versus GE for a little bit. I didn't watch the full match of either, but I did watch it, and so that's why it's like 2 a.m. right now, because I decided, okay, I'll watch that. Now it's time to get back to it. Yeah, that's all I have to say.